Crossbowman! Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. We are back again for 4v4 action. I'm Jim Cogan and this is something a little bit different. We are on the Stronghold map. It's a medium-sized map set in the Rhine Valley autumn biome, and as you can see from the mini-map, it's two teams of four, one team in the north, one in the south. Let's go through them and see what we have. This is the first time I think I've covered this map, which is strange because it's been around a while. I don't know much about many of the players here, so could be meeting them for the first time. Let's have a look at what we've got. Starting off with, in this quadrant here in the light blue, we have Sir Ivor, a player that we have seen before on the channel, rating of 1406, playing as the Ghouls, I believe. No stranger to the show. I'm pretty sure Sir Ivor has been on at least twice, although was never a submitter. Let's move along. In the proper blue, playing as the Iberians without the walls, you'll notice. It looks like they don't get the walls in this variation of the game. We have Clavs, rating of 1407. As I said, playing Iberians. I've never seen Clavs play before. Interesting. I've just noticed I got to switch the silhouettes back on again. Here we go. Let's do that now. There we go. That makes things a lot easier. So Clavs in the blue, Iberians, interested to see how they get on. They are literally right at the back, possibly the safest place to be. Moving along to the purple, we have, I'll make sure that pink and purple are not on the same side. I'm going to get confused between light blue and dark blue. But in the purple, we have Mentula, no rating, playing as the Morians. Don't think they're a noob, just don't think they've done many team games. Morians, no rating. Very interested to see how Mentula gets on. And rounding out team one, in the green, we have Alwari, who I'm sure I've covered before. I'm absolutely certain I have. I know they're no slouch, rating of 1470. Team one's big hitter, or biggest hitter on paper, one of the biggest in this particular game. Just looking to see if we've got any kind of, there's no cav going on, and I can't see anybody who's diversified out of their area. No strange rules in place on this one. There's no ceasefire, and there is no let's have a look. There's no massive amounts of resources. It's not a death match. Some very advanced scouting going on there by Alwari. Alwari is playing as the Seleucids. In the green, and probably the first person who's going to get any kind of combat, I suspect. Let's have a look at the team in the south. We'll start on this side. In the yellow, we have Trashy, who I have covered before. Seen them, I think, in a game with Yekaterina at one point recently. 1588 is the rating. The game's big hitter. Trashy's a tidy player. I think could be one of the ones to watch as we're watching some scouting. That's one of his teammates, so it's nothing untoward there. Lots of scouting, lots of people going in for cav now. So Ivor's gone in for 5 cav, so maybe expect a raid soon. We better rip through this. In the forward position for team 2 in the south, in the pink or fuchsia colour, we have OPN game. 1376. I'm pretty sure, I think they might have actually submitted a game recently. I see my memory's terrible at the moment. OPN game. I know they're not a terrible player. Carthaginians. I'm looking forward to seeing how they do. I don't know if they've ever played this variation of the game and been in this position, but like I said, the players here are probably going to bear the brunt of any attacks that come down. Moving along in the orange, it's Ali playing as the Spartans, rating of 1426. Not seen Ali play before. I'm very intrigued. Decent rating, in and amongst the average there. Sort of apparently rating higher than, you know, most of the players on team 1. I'm expecting big things from Ali. And rounding out team 2, playing as the Britons in the red, it's Chris 7956, rating of 1405. So we have a range of the 1300s up to the 1500s. and Mentula the only unknown quantity. Somebody's reached the town phase already. It's Clavs right at the back, so they've ripped through and they're already putting a market down. So we've barely had chance to look at anything. Nobody else is going for it at the moment. Clavs is the one that's done it with probably the lowest population out of anyone in the game. Most of Team 1 have got quite low populations. They are 39, 4 minutes and 45 seconds in. A little bit after that now. Auri has also started the town phase at the front there. So it looks like Team 1's strategy is to get through the phases as quick as possible. We've had one death already. Mentula has lost probably, is that a cav unit? Not certain. What's that down there? Oh, I saw something on the edge of the map. No, so other than that, not much in the way of action. Like I said, Mentula lost a scout, I'm pretty sure, killed by Ali, and Auri has reached the town phase. Nobody on phase 2 looks like they're going for it. In terms of overall population, Chris 7956 at the back here is running away with it, 55, although Mentula has just moved up into the lead. Mentula population now of 63, so ripping along. Anybody really gone in for Cav? Auri's gone in for Cav. There they are. Are they hunting or are they planning bad intentions? Who's that?
Yes.
That's one of Mentula's cavalry scouts as well. Over here, it looks like they're giving chase to OPN Games scout, who's going the long way over the mountains and go quite high over these mountains. What do we know about the Stronghold map? Lots of hills, lots of troughs, lots of high areas where you put towers and shoot down onto people. It's a bizarre map. It looks like, yeah, they're definitely not hunting. This is they're about to head into Ali's territory. And I don't know how prepared Ali is. Lots of women there. Not much in the way of defences. In they come. This could be our first meaningful... they've ignored Ali. They're going straight in for OPN game. And it's fields and women there. They don't seem to be looking to cause an attack. And that is Mentula's one that took a slightly lumpier route round. So... lots of soft targets, but none of them taking it. Interesting. Ali has gone in for... No, nobody on Team 2 has really gone in for Cav. There's 1s and 2s. Mentula goes in to have a look. Is this going to be an attack? Are they attempting to capture this house single-handed? I think Mentula's going to lose that horse. In comes the Cav of Auri. As we see, OPN Game and Sir Ivor have both decided to phase up. We have killings here. Auri's got 2. It's all female citizens. They're going back to it. They're not running for cover just yet. 20 of them are in there. Yeah, they have now, and they come back out. So, small distraction. Not major kills. And Auri sent his horses to the top of the mountain, and they're, I think, going to sit there and regroup and figure out where they're going next. Most obvious targets. Lots of women down here in Trashy's base. Oh, and it looks like they got an easy kill there. And what's going on over here? Auri sent in a load of women and some infantry forward. They're going over the mountain. I'm looking for where they might want to put a base, possibly. They're going this way. So this looks like an expansion rather than anything else, but they haven't really decided where. Mentula has reached the town phase, as has OPN. In fact, everybody now has reached phase 2. The question is, what is going to be the strategy of both sides? It looks like Team 2 are just trying to build up their numbers. Mentula still in the lead, population of 83. It's a huge population, big female citizens, no infantry. Lots of female citizens, but very little infantry. Nobody's gone massively in for infantry apart from Trashy. These guys still on the move. There we go. It's an expansion right the way over here. So Auri has taken how many women? 9 women, and I think he's got 3 infantry guys there. CC, military colony rather, going up on the far right hand side. Anybody else gone in for Cav? Auri has retreated the cav. Sir Ivor has got 5 cav units. Nobody else looking like they might be going for... I'm just having a look at stables. We've got embassies going up. Is that the Carthaginian players? That's going to be... that's OPN game is going to go for the well-armed mercenary cavalry from the looks of it. Let's see if we can find that. There it is. Yeah, not producing anything at the moment, but I suspect that will be mercenaries. We've got more cav coming over here to join. Is that Auri again? Nah, this looks like a... Yeah, this is more cav from Auri, and the cav from Sir Ivor is hunting there, and Auri's going in again. This is on OPN game, so this time he definitely is going in for him. They've gone round the fields and they've changed direction, and now they're going the other way. And we've got... Oh, that was another easy target there if they'd have seen that. They have seen it. They're going in with 4 to try and get it, but that's going to retreat now. They're going to get a few kills here. There is a tower. It's not garrisoned. They don't get any extra victims. Auri's got 8 kills. Has lost 3. The horses look like they're going back here. The military colony is up. A small amount of territory. It's possible that Team 2 know nothing about that. Anybody close to phasing up? Population-wise, we are 10 minutes in. Only Mentula and Chris, who we've barely looked at because he's been so, such a defensive position that he's in. What's this over here? Oh, they must have run straight past them. It looks like Ali has decided to put an expansion over here. He must have been aware of this. But I think this is a mistake. I don't think... There's 25 women and there's 9 infantry. 8 infantry, sorry. This could be a slaughter unless anybody comes to their assistance. I think the horses have got this all day long. What have we got left? The women are dying in droves. The infantry are not. And this is all going horribly wrong for Ali. This is a mistake, surely. I don't think anybody's coming to help, and those infantry are going to die horribly. We have what's going to be a future expansion, I think, there from Mentula. All of those guys are dead. That expansion has been stopped. It looks like Team 1 are already hemming Team 2 in quite badly. Nobody heading for Phase 3 yet. Still, Mentula making up the numbers on this side. Chris with 117 is second. There's a couple of guys in the 90s, Trashy and OPN gang, Clavs with 87, Sir Ivor and Auri, and the unfortunate Ali, who tried perhaps the least advised expansion in history, as you could see from the bodies. He committed a lot to that. Must have ran straight past this expansion from Auri. Auri's now got 17 kills, 2.5 kill death ratio. Nobody's phased up to Phase 3 yet. They must be getting close. Who's got Phase 3 buildings? Let's have a look. That's houses. Eco buildings. They've all got a market. What have they got in terms of the military buildings? So, markets. No, it doesn't look like anybody's gone massively in for blacksmiths or anything like that. Lots of upgrades being taken, but no, I don't think anybody's got a blacksmith. I find that really hard to believe. I think it comes under the military buildings, but yeah, a couple of embassies for OPN game. OPN game is definitely going to be a threat, and it looks like Chris probably will be. But nobody's gone in for military upgrades, and nobody racing to get to Phase 3. Auri, despite that expansion, has a very low population. So can't quite understand why they're going so slow on this. I guess the resources are spread out. The wood lines are not generous on this map. So finding the wood is the problem. Where is it all? Is there much? There is hardly any. So I think this could be the issue. I think they're running out of wood lines to exploit. Interesting. That's why they put that base there, evidently. Is there a matching one on the other side? There's small tree lines over there. We have Auri going in again with the horses. They're coming in off the mountain, and still OPN Game has put up no real defenses, although he has got lots of infantry there. Only one is drawn away. Where's the rest of them? And that's quite a lot of horses of OPN Game that were heading towards Auri. They're now coming back to fight against this. In they come, and I think they're going to get there just in time.
Yeah, see?
So they're going to cut off their escape, are they? It looks like it. They go in for the attack. And another load of horses come down, and then another load of horses come in to intersect them. So one of these two groups is surely going to get shot up.
Yeah,
oh, but there's more from Sir Ivor there. So 3 lots of horses versus 1 huge lot of horses. 29 of them by OPN Game. Don't know if all 29 are in there. Not quite. So there's some in reserve. Whose horses are the deadliest? This is the question. Auri's got 49 kills at the moment. Most of that probably from... oh, well, it's clear who's going to win this fight out.
Yeah, see?
So, yeah, OPN Games horses. He's got Gallic Mercenary Cav and Iberian Heavy Cav and more coming in. And that probably has slightly swung the balance of it. Auri down to population of 54. No Cav. And... yeah, things looking a bit dodgy there as we're seeing another expansion. And that's traders trotting across the mountain there. Lots of traders, so they're looking for trading. This is surely an expansion. This is Chris who's expanding sideways and down the bottom. The populations have been very, very conservative. I know the map doesn't seem to support much in the way of big populations. I still cannot quite understand. I suppose it was this tree line over here that Ali was looking to exploit. It's never really recovered from that. They've almost, look at this, Auri's almost cleared this wood line over here. At some point, we are 14 minutes 44 in. At some point, and finally Mentula's going for the city phase. In fact, he's reached it. First player to do so. OPN Game, Trashy and Chris are all housed. What a horrible map this is. There literally is no wood to be found anywhere. So there's a small exploit there. It must be all around the edges. We saw a wood line up here, didn't we? Small amounts of pockets of wood there. Nothing on that side of the bases up the top. And look at that. That's quite a settlement being built in the mountain there. No wood lines over here, and the only one that was over here has been totally ripped up. So they're all desperately short of wood at this point. This is why there is such an emphasis on traders. Let's have a look at populations. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of traders being made, and Team 2 have also gone in for that. But you'll see these little trains of traders going around here. This is either an attempt at an expansion or a sneaky attack. I don't know if anybody's really got the wood resource to really push for it. We're seeing no military upgrades. So military upgrades just not a thing in this game. This is OPN Game, who's got about 30 cav there. They're going to try and come in and murder all the traders. That could potentially significantly knacker them up. He's also coming in on quite a big concentration of troops. It's not. It's all women there. Look. If he'd have gone in for that, that would have been awesome. And we have a clash in the middle. It is Mentula versus this huge cavalry force of OPN Game. And I don't think Auri is going to be able to support. Over the far side, these guys are building a base here in a sneaky strategic place. Going to try and come in on the side of Sir Ivor, who's been almost a non-event in terms of this. Ali has gone for a base over this side. What happened to Chris's expansion? Did he just give up on that and decide to go north? Looks like he has. So, yeah.
Yeah, see?
So Chris and Trashy are working in conjunction. Over here, it's a bit of a slaughter still. OPN Game, 50 kills, only for the loss of 15. Definitely the player you want to worry about. There's a chance to capture a market as all these women are getting slaughtered. Some troops coming out of the CC, but they're all getting slaughtered as well. 69 kills now. So Auri in a bit of trouble, and traders are appearing, but they're all going to get murdered too. So interesting. I mean, there just is no wood to exploit. They're going to have to kill each other with whatever they've got. Mentula does have a blacksmith and has got one military upgrade. Look at this. Yeah, a couple of people have now. So Clavs has got the arrow, and yeah, he's starting to get all of the first level ones. Mentula's just got the shield. They're going for capture. They're not going to get that, surely. They're going to capture that, though. They're going to capture that market. There it goes. Are they going to destroy it, or try and keep hold of it? They're going to try and destroy the fields. So the strange situation we have is nobody's really got the wood to do anything. They don't think anybody's going to make siege. Few players have gone up to phase 3 now. Mentula's made it. Clavs has made it. Trashy's on his way. Trashy, I think, will be the danger one. They're putting a temple down. I think it's going to be 1 or 2 siege engines, and support from lots of cav will probably win it for whoever's in the best position. OPN game has made 51 cav, and I'm pretty sure most of those are the nasty mercenaries. They're going in on, oh, it's easy target. This is going to be murder. The elephants are dying, the females are dying. This is going to be total annihilation. So Mentula taking a bit of a hit there. What's everyone going to do? We're 18 minutes 30 seconds in nearly. They've found a wood line over this side. So it's finding every little wood line they can, basically, and exploiting it. Whatever they were doing, they've run out of. There's another tree down here. They're literally scrabbling around for whatever they can find. Anybody gone in for siege at this point? I don't think so. I just don't think they've got the means. So nothing being produced, no fortresses, temples, well, temples, but no siege workshops. It's a weird old game, this one. It looks like Team 1 have got the military upgrades, but they are facing the most potent military force in the form of all this cav from OPN game. And he's about to get more kills. He's got 100 kills just for the loss of 16. More coming in now. Could just capture houses, but he's aiming to kill traders and all sorts. He's getting more kills as he goes, 114. The traders are easy targets. It looks like they're going to capture another market. Get rid of that. That will be quite strategic. Yeah, they got it. Are they going to destroy it? Yep, there it goes. And then they retreat from the CC because there's a lot of fire to be taken there. They're going to lose horses if they stay there. They're looking to capture this temple. There's 14 women in it. This is going to be tricky. So either send some horses in, not enough. So, you know, I need to send more in than that. Auri sending a few horses in. And what's this? Elephants. So somebody built an elephant house somewhere. So this is Mentula, who's made 18 Indian war elephants. That ought to be enough. If they can keep OPN game down. There's infantry coming in from all sides. These guys are the danger, aren't they? If you can support these, nobody's really got anything that's going to massively oppose them. They're hiding out near Auri's forward base here. Where's OPN game to then? He's at the back. So the kills are racking up. It's 131 for the loss of 50. He's starting to lose a few now. Still got rather a lot of cav in there, although they're starting to take a lot of losses now, and that looks like that could be the end of this particular contingent of OPM games cav. There they go. Still got 18 somewhere. Now would be a good time to send the elephants forward, I think. Ooh. I'm hearing rams somewhere. Where's that? Yeah, so over this side, Trashy sneaked out a ram. He's obviously, yeah, he built a sneaky couple of, he's got some in reserve. He's got another one in reserve. This is Sir Ivor's CC that's in trouble. They've got rid of the ram. And there's a few of Chris's infantry in there. They're getting slaughtered. It's all slingers. So is that it as far as Team 2's attacking plan goes? Ali is currently phasing up. Trashy's already there. Matula's there and Klaus is there. A few players yet to phase up, but this is the big attack, isn't it? And OPN Game has just sent his horses out just as the elephants are coming in. That could be unfortunate timing. He's got a few left. He's called them back now, but how many elephants have we got there? There's quite a lot. Looks like it's 19 of them if you count that straggler at the back. They haven't gone straight to the CC, so I think I would have sent some straight in there. At the moment they're all just attacking a house and the horses. They're being supported here by Sir Ivor's cav, who are feeling pretty brave after that. And now a few of them have got to the CC. This could be the first CC to be lost. And Ali's throwing everything at this. The CC's half destroyed. They're not going to stop it. There's not that much of the cav left. They're getting tied up with it. There's 33 of Auri's horses in there. Are they going for the capture? They're not, surely. They've almost destroyed that CC. It's hanging on. It's being repaired at the same time as being attacked. Auri has pulled back a little. That's Sir Ivor. They're going in on it. There goes the CC. So finally, we have a major victory for Team 1. The elephants have done the damage and supported by the cav. And that's caused a general panic there for OPN Game, who has lost his CC and lost quite a lot of his numbers, down to 75. So Ivor at this side is getting smashed up by rams. He's going to lose that, surely. And all the women have retreated, and they're going to do their best to try and stop these, but this is a lost cause. Where are the elephants going next, though? They're not spreading out and going for different targets. There's nothing seemingly that can stop them. I think Ali and Trashy are the obvious targets, but they're getting a bit bogged down in the middle here. We are 23 minutes 12 in. Matula still has a massive population. Has he got much left in the way of elephants? Still got... That's goats he's making there. Where is it? He's got 24 elephants, so there will be more elephants on the way. Look at that. So get rid of these guys. There's still 14 of them there. He's going straight in for Trashy. Trashy has destroyed that CC. Where are the rams going next? The rams are going in for Auri. I don't think they're going to get very far there. So they've stopped that, and I don't know if he has any in reserve. He's still making some, but Trashy's about to lose his CC. There it goes. So Trashy is without CC at the back of Team 2's territory. It's not looking good for them. The elephants are still getting stuck in. There is still 13, now 12 of them, so they're starting to get cut down a bit. Big concentration of cav for Auri there. Lots more support from Sir Ivor as well. And when are these guys going to get employed? They will, when they're deployed, they will certainly cause lots and lots of trouble. The elephants have caused carnage. You can see where the destruction has been. OPN Game, he's building a new CC atop this mountain. Interesting place. Yeah, down to a population of 33. He's in massive trouble. Massive trouble. And the elephants are pressing on. They're going for the other buildings of Trashy. Surprised they don't head south in to try and smash up Chris. Everybody's left Ali alone over here. Further north. Oh, is that a catapult? I just saw something moving up. Where was that? That is a catapult. That is a catapult of Trashy's that's getting into position. I'm assuming that's going to go over and catapult Catapult Clavs, who we've not seen much of in terms of a combat type readiness at all. Interesting. Anybody got any siege units? Yeah, is that it? So 3 rams and 1 catapult versus 29 elephants. Those 29 elephants are on the move. The elephants that were already there, they are absolutely now going in to dismantle all of the last of Trashy's buildings down here. Catapult is being attacked. It's almost been wrecked. We're hearing some mass euthanizations. Is this really worth it? Do you think the women could go over there and capture it? I'm not sure what they're planning. Are they waiting for more rams to come out? That's just going to start firing at the CC. It's quite weird. The elephants have arrived, as well as the elephants that were already there. It's looking very heavily that the elephants were the thing that swung it, making that many elephants. Supported by Auri's Cav as well. So there they are. And this surely is the end of Chris's base. He hasn't got another base. He did not do an expansion. He went up with Trashy. They made light work of the Britain CC there, and the other lot are coming in here to smash up Ali's base, and this is looking absolutely disastrous. And they're building an embassy on top of the hill there, but I don't think OPN game is going to be able to. It's going to be able to pop. It's got a lot of food, but not enough wood. We have. Is that a resignation? Yeah. No. Yes. Who's resigned? That is. Oh, they're all resigning now. So yeah, Ali resigned. Chris has resigned. So it's just OPN game and Trashy who are left. So that's the end of it, surely. Yeah, Trashy had a little bit of army left, but not much. Chris and OPN game. No, Chris has resigned. It's still Trashy and OPN game who are left. The elephants are going up the mountain to smash up the rest of OPN game, and what little of Trashy there's it's not going to last long, is it? There we go. Trashy has resigned. Let's spool it on till OPN game resigns. It's not going to be long. We'll put this on fast forward. And they reach that CC, and there he goes. Okay, well that was interesting. What a horrible map. If you're wondering why you didn't see, the kind of numbers in terms of populations at certain points, it's because there was absolutely bugger all wood on this map. There was small pockets of trees, not much else. But elephants were the order of the day, and Mentula provided them. Let's have a look at how this all broke down, because we'll actually probably be able to get some good ideas from the scores and from the charts on this. So, congratulations to Team 1. They won that quite resoundingly on the scores in the end. 26,309 plays 21,394. They got a lower score in terms of economy. They got a much lower, Team 1 did, a much higher score in terms of military. So that's kind of where they fell. They lost it, really. The military score was very poor for Team 2. And exploration, yeah, about 50-50 there. Who was most lethal? Kill-death ratio, it's all on Team 1, isn't it? It looked like OPN game was going to be strong. But as soon as everybody started working together on Team 1, they all finished with positive kill-death ratios. Even Clav, so I didn't even see kill anyone. Did he actually kill anyone? He killed 53 people for the loss of 28, but absolute top killer there. So Sir Ivor and Mentula all got 3.36 and 3.38. Who was the actual top murderer, though? Yeah, it's Mentule got 301, Auri got 257, took some losses, and Sir Ivor came good in the end, only lost 33 but killed 111. On the other side, yeah, look, it's 136, most of that quite early on in the game by OPN game. Nobody else really, not even I'm surprised Trashy was so poor in that game. I know he's not a bad player, but I think Team 2 very much caught out by the map, the lack of wood. Mentula and Auri had the early plan. He got over to the other side and got an early base down. Mentula was able to exploit over there, but his sort of forward expansion wasn't really an expansion. It was more of a gathering. Being Morians, he had the portable drop site, so he was okay out there and left some women mining. They got slaughtered by OPN game. OPN game was good at picking off the weak targets, but as far as everything else goes, as soon as he ran into the bases and everybody else started getting upgrades, that was it for his contribution. He was never that strong again. Then Mentula decided elephants, that's all the champions, were the way to go, and that was decisive. Let's see who was the fastest in building their population. I tend to prefer actual population rather than how much they trained. So population levels, Mentula was racing ahead there and finished with the top population. So Mentula and Chris were both very swift at building up the numbers. Trashy wasn't bad. Ali had a poor game, took that massive loss early on, and by the time they got the numbers back up, it was too late. Didn't see much of Clavs throughout that game, did have a little cameo at the end. Auri never had a huge population, but that Cav was there all the time, and that probably was the main supporting force for Mentula's elephants. So who is MVP in this game then? I'm going to give it to Mentula with a very good supporting role from Auri. Decent support from Survivor and the cameo from Clavs at the end. But yeah, definitely giving it to Mentula for producing all those elephants. Team 2, I think, spent most of the time trying to figure out how they should approach the map. There just was not the wood. The fast expansion gave Team 1 a bit of a bonus. Ali sacrificed a whole load of their population early on. That was a bit of a newbie error. I think they should have retreated, tried to find a wood line elsewhere. They didn't. It went horribly wrong for them. OPN game looked to be single-handedly turning the tide, but that attack ran out of steam, ran out of cav, and then they had nothing to prevent Mentula's elephants from slaughtering all of their stuff. So congratulations to Team 1, congratulations specifically to Mentula, and cameos from the rest of the team, and thanks to Mentula for submitting that game. I'm amazed nobody's submitted a Stronghold game before. I must have covered it at least once somewhere else, but new map, slightly different revision of the game, and it was all quite interesting. I hope you enjoyed that one. As I said again, massive thanks to Mentula for submitting. If you've been waiting for your game to be broadcast, I think Mentula's was one of the last that was submitted in 2021, which is, I think that was December it was sent over. So I am about a month backlog behind. I've now sort of cleared everything up to the end of 2021, and I've got loads of new games. I've probably got enough games to last me until the spring at the moment in terms of 4v4s. I don't have anything really in terms of 1v1s. I've been sent a specific one which I will definitely schedule in somewhere, but time for 1v1s has been tricky. Time for midweek games has been tricky, to be honest, but we'll keep the weekend games going without a doubt. You will be seeing your game if you submitted it any time after December, fairly soon, hopefully. Right, well, that's all we have time for. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was a short but sweet game, and congratulations again to Team 1 for that victory, and hope try out Stronghold. It looks quite interesting if you haven't yet. But I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, please do drop a like on the video, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. Remember, you can now download the replay files for the 0AD matches that I cover if you want to view them yourself within the game via the 0AD Newbie Rush replay archive. Links to that and a whole bunch of other great 0AD related stuff are available in the video description, including how to submit your own game replays for inclusion in a future episode. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.